Alright. Welcome back to Starfield Unity New Game Plus, level 10, and welcome to episode 33. Alright, let's go. Let's start the show. Let's go live. And before we start, if you haven't been following along with this series, we'll give you the quick download of this. Basically, we were jumping through Unity up to the 10th level, 10th time, going through, doing the quick, skipping the story, grabbing the artifacts, and jumping Unity to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, and we finally reached the 10th. So we're gonna go back to our normal, continue with the story, not skipping, not like doing the faster version of this. We're gonna go slow and enjoy the game, and hopefully have more fun, do things better around this time than the first playthrough. Alright, let's go. Let's land at New Atlantis. And I forgot to say do not disturb. You gotta love when that happens. Oop. Gotta put this on mute. Vibrate for phone. Land it in.
Need some work done? Anything I can help you with? Okay, sure. We'll take care of any holes. Hey,
Actually,
what can I do for you?
what ships you got for
I'm
sale?
sure you can find something you like.
Alright, we got a little tiny Rambler, Galileo 3, Dragonfire, Sparrow, Asphalt CB 3, Shieldbreaker. Alright.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay.
Alright, let's go see Constellation. Well, it's good to be back in Jameson.
You're still fighting the colony war. We just need to convince her that President Abeyo isn't the same as her predecessors. That an adversarial UC is a thing of the past.
Does Radcliffe even need to be involved?
President Abeyo wants to foster relations, not fracture them. Keep up.
We'll make sure she knows, ma'am.
Good. I'll see you at the 11:30 then.
I wonder what that was all about. Come on, I want my Vasco back. I need my robotic pal piloting the ship. Alright, let's see what's different in this universe.
Excuse me, this is a private... Wait. There's something familiar about you. Vasco, identify.
Shouldn't it be
Scanning.
like the twin?
Cross-referencing known employee records of our affiliated organizations. Please remain still. This appears to be the miner from Argos Extractors. Lost as we were carrying the artifact from Vectera. Current whereabouts, previously unknown.
I see. Vasco already delivered the artifact. So, why are you showing up now?
I don't know why we should have our twin here.
Interesting.
You want this rock breaker in our organization? After getting lost the first time?
But she still showed up, didn't she? Isn't persistence a signature trait for an explorer?
We're at the beginning of a very important discovery here. What you found on Vectera, the artifact. There's more. And they're creating something we don't understand yet. If you're serious about wanting to be a part of this, then you have to know that we are diving headfirst into the unknown. There could be considerable risks. Good. We'll set you up with a room. Take some time to meet everyone. Then, when you're ready, you and I will be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet.
Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research. Captain, I will...
Alright, we'll send you to the longsword.
Your father dropped by. He left a note for you. Here. That was intense, wasn't it? The art? I guess a lot of... I'm Noelle. Planning on sticking? I think we can find a spot. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit... Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over.
Walter,
Welcome
CEO of blah blah blah.
By the way, you can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need. Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder. So I finally decided. Bye.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think you matter too. I'm Mateo. Second, but the first one, right under our noses for years. Can you imagine potentially... Take care of yourself.
Okay, I think that's all of them.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. Felt the same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? Good.
Alright, no mass
Let's take a little
mayhem.
stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
We appear to have suffered fewer casualties than would be expected.
See anything good? That's Beowulf. Take some of this ammo. It's on this wall. Log, you were about to take the ammunition. Trauma pack. Oh. That's the first time a Berserker refined Eon in there.
Staring at trees. Sounds upset. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Another guy staring at trees. Let's just take us straight to Mass.
Citizens of the United Colonies.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some leg.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship? All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of
I think after the
Moera.
first mission we'll come
Helps
back and
patrol
join
old
the
neighborhood.
Vanguards. So
Sol,
we could get
Mars,
access of
Neptune, you know.
the ship
The Sol
components.
system. Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic. Until later.
Alright. Let's see. Excuse me. Fast travel. Don't highlight the citizen.
Keep your
Highlight the
nose
ship.
clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP, an A and B,
B&E. You probably can do breaking and entering in you.
Where to next?
And we're going off this. What was this, Sidonia? Heading back to Sol. Let's head to Mars. Let's see what's happening in Sidonia.
Spot in this rather drab city.
Leeches in the engine, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
If there are no other surprises, mid-5 figures.
5 figures? 5? Fine. Do it. I'll be at the bar. Find me when it's done.
We're on it, sir. Sorry, we've pass removal in progress. Stand clear, please. Pass removal in progress. Stand clear, please.
Well, I guess you gotta show me what they have in their inventory then.
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
Careful near the railings on the upper levels.
What do you mean there's no work?
Yeah, do you have any
Talk to
idea
me
how
if you
far
reckon
this
you can hack it in.
How much money we spent to hitch a ride?
I sure hope this hearing loss isn't permanent.
You can simpler keep to yourself, and everyone will be happy. You ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea. Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. He's got a voice that carries. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially when it's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
What's his bill?
Let me confirm the amount. Okay, let's talk. Last time he was here, Moera kept yelling about the Lady of Love. Just singing songs. All that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Mars isn't
And now we gotta go to Venus.
The miners pretty much run the lower levels here.
Damn, what got launched?
You should inspect. Got anything you need to offload? I'm sure you can find something you like.
Failing, Starhawk, another one of those, Blackhawk, Achilles. No.
To a deity they call the Great Serpent, the devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us. No idea. They appear and attack people seemingly at random. House Faroon technically has diplomatic ties to the other factions, but the Zealots are outside of their control. Or so they say. No other ship readings in the area. And I doubt they'd be so calm if a Vanguard had flown by recently. No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Faroon ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our Vanguard was heading to next. Easy. 3 ships to our 1. We cut down to minimal ship power and creep forward. They might not notice us getting closer. But yes, worst case, we fight our way through. Oh, great serpent. Bless this communion that we may walk in Janan Delun's footsteps. That he jumped.
Go! ducking them. Prepare to breach.
Careful. Their crew won't give up without a fight.
We got zapped. Let's see what other weapon we got. Power. He's down below. Take the ammo, no disruptor.